We're starting the drive to Douglas Lake, Eastern Tennessee, right by the Smoky Mountains. 31-hour drive. And I'm really not that excited for it, but at least it's a little bit shorter than Champlain. Just waiting over here in Barstow, just got some McDonald's, waiting for Pat to show up. And then we're gonna just get on the 40 and just pretty much stay there all the way until we get into Tennessee. Then we're gonna cut up towards Douglas. Gonna be throwing some big old jigs, big old crankbaits, big old swim baits, some Carolina rigs, drop shots, all that good stuff. And try and catch some big old largemouth. I've been doing a lot of homework on my Lowrance on Google Earth, trying to narrow down the spots that seem to be higher percentage areas, different types of rock, steeper style banks. All right guys, tune into the drive. Should be another fun long one. Dude, what's up, idiot?
What's up, bud?
Did you just make it, dude? Hell
I made it. We get McDonald's
wow.
now.
Check out that AFTCO shirt, dude.
I got the same shorts as you.
Dude, well, no, those are different colors. Those are nice colors.
You don't have these ones?
No, I have the blue ones.
God.
Dude, you're interrupting me, man. I'm about to vlog. Well, we're in Arizona. It's 50 degrees, and it feels like the fall over here. So that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool feeling. Except when we get to Douglas, it's going to be hot as heck again. So show 'em my my light replacement, please.
Oh, this is real nice. This is custom LA work.
Yeah, did it all myself.
A little bit of glue.
We
popped
brought
in a new light.
Yeah, designer, everything. And we figured out the best way to do this green and keep it neutral.
Fuck it up. Day 2.
What time is it?
Wow.
Hurry up, dude.
You ready? You ready for this?
No.
Me neither.
All right, you're following me. Day 2, somewhere in New Mexico. We're gonna try and get to within 6 hours of Douglas. And we're not really gonna try and kill ourselves to get there, because no matter what, we have 18 hours of driving, which is gonna take a little bit longer on our GPS with stops and towing and all that other stuff. So if we can get within 6 hours, then we can just have a little half day tomorrow to get ready, maybe to go fishing. So hopefully this drive gets a little more interesting. This one's actually been pretty easy going and kind of boring. Yesterday we just kind of cruised. The day went by really quick, so I didn't film much. But the last 2 edits I've done a lot of travel vlogging. I'm gonna still try and film if anything weird happens, but I'm gonna make it my goal with this edit that I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more into the tournament lifestyle, because I feel like I failed in a lot of positions. But that's the whole point of doing these things, is you do them once or twice, and then you'll learn how to make it better. So in my opinion, I think that you guys want to see the day-to-day life in the tournament scenario. I'm going to give you guys some more inside looks on the meetings, what goes on in the opens, all that other stuff. So that's going to be more of what takes up time in this edit. I can't believe this is the final open of the year. Now we've actually driven across country 3 times back and forth, and this is going to be the last one. When you really start thinking about it, 26, and my 2 best friends and I actually went and we spent a whole year competing on a Bass Open circuit. You know, just being from the West Coast, to me, is just this crazy life experience that I'm so thankful that we all got to experience together. Thank you, AFTCO, for being the catalyst to creating this experience for all of us. We agreed a couple years ago that we'd make it farther as a team, moving as a unit, and really helping each other out to kind of create a vision of where we wanted to be in this industry and where we wanted to take fishing. And this whole year has been such a good learning experience in getting us all on the same page as far as going after our dream and doing it together, chasing a dream as a unit. And this year, what we really learned about fishing these new bodies of water was that it just didn't come down to the tournament tactics that we've developed over the years. It was really just getting familiar with new bodies of water. And that's a whole nother aspect of stuff that opened our eyes to how little we actually knew about the game and how much farther we still had to go. you're gonna get kicked down and kicked down. So you gotta surround yourself with people that keep it lighthearted and are just truly fun to be around and make the experience enjoyable. Surround yourself with people who inspire you and aren't afraid to fail and fail and fail and fail. And have a growth mindset. You know, we're constantly criticizing and working on each other as a team and as individuals. If you're thinking about doing something, you gotta take the leap. You gotta do it. Grind when nobody's looking. Make it happen. Don't tell yourself the excuses. Don't lie to yourself about it. Go do it. All right, day one of official practice is here, and I'm actually not going to be on the water till probably later this afternoon because I'm having some motor issues and some power pole issues, and I figure I just get them fixed now and get in line first just to get it out of the way. My motor still runs, but for whatever reason it's leaking oil, which is never a good thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna get that figured out. It idles real rough and it like chokes itself out and it shifts gears really gnarly. So it's all under warranty. So while the trailer's here and they got all the parts to fix it and you're already out in the area, you might as well just get it done and get it fixed. And my power poles are loose again. One of them blew a line. These 10s just keep messing up on me. I don't know what. I just paid to have them repaired. I just dropped $350 before I went to Champlain to fix them, and now they're back to how they were. So all right, power poles are fixed, and we've been spending a lot of time out deep with nothing to really show for it. So we're gonna be going shallow. The only problem is that I don't have very many things that I need to go shallow with. So I need to get some spinner baits. Right now it is 10:30. The Mercury guy, I need to get my motor worked on, but the Mercury guy won't be here until 12 o'clock today, but maybe tomorrow. So everybody, oh, it's me mate, Carl Jolkinson. He didn't wag back. He didn't freaking see me, I think. Went into a local little tackle store and they had some spinner baits, hog collars. I think I've heard of these before, but I just wanted to get ones that had like those Colorado style blades, half ounce. I didn't have any half ounce. And a double willow half ounce. All right guys, just made it under the bridge. We're about to go all the way up the river. We're finally on the water and it is 11:15. So day one of practice isn't going as well as I would have thought. Still don't have my motor fixed. It works, as you can see, but it's leaking oil for whatever reason. And you know what? I just drove all the way across the country and I'm not waiting for some guy to maybe show up today. If my motor blows up, whatever. They have the service trailer here for a reason. I'm gonna go run it and I gotta go practice. So let's go catch us some fish. We're actually not gonna stick them, because although it may seem like if you go up to the river and you're actually getting bites, there's not a lot of fish up there still. So I'm not gonna be sticking a bunch of fish today. I'm actually gonna take my spinnerbait and I'm gonna put a little piece of plastic over the front part of it, like a harder piece of plastic, so that when they do bite, it doesn't penetrate them. I'm just gonna let them eat it and I'm not gonna swing on them. So hopefully it goes way better than the first couple days I've been here. That deep bite is horrible, and that's why I'm just going up. I gave that deep bite everything I had. So today we're gonna go shallow and just see if it's a possibility, because if I have the option, I'm gonna go shallow and I can just run and cast to targets and just shallow there. I'm gonna do that. Over dragging a Carolina rig out deep and hoping I actually can get a fish to bite. I've seen enough fish on my graph out deep that won't eat, that make me want to not even fish for them. So that's why we're going shallow. Weird when you see that constantly and you can't get any of them to bite, but
out here. Like, what the hell? They're getting stuck on.
Co-anglers, dude.
Oh,
we're just trying to eat lunch and he's over there.
Find good structure when you're eating lunch.
Backpacker meal, beef stroke. It's always a good one.
Beef strokes.
Some people just can't take a break, you know.
He's a co-angler. He's only been here for one day. He still thinks this is a cool lake.
There's like no boats up here. It's only 1.5 feet deep underneath my trolling motor. And I've already hit my skeg and maybe my prop. But sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit, because there ain't nobody up here. And I've already had one fish trying to hit my spinnerbait. And I've been throwing a plopper, but I'm just gonna start picking apart this wood with this little flip setup and see if I can get any more bite. But this way, I've been here fishing for half an hour, and I've already gotten more bites than I got yesterday all day fishing deep, dragging a Carolina rig. So, I don't know. Seems like an easy decision to me. I still have 1.5 more days of practice to figure it out after this day. So, just coming back up the river and see what we can't figure out. There's a storm coming. and I'm in like 1.5 foot of water. So I'm trying to get the heck out of here before that thing comes in, because it's blowing hard. I can already hear it blowing in the trees, but that's how we gotta do it. I've already hit like 2 stumps or rocks or whatever. My motor's all the way up. I'm going where no fiberglass boat should ever go. But I did get a couple bites up here, so that's a good sign. I'm just gonna go out more towards the mouth and fish out there now. This is somewhere I can come if there's too many people, but... Oh, here, it's starting to rain now. Okay, here we go. I got about... I gotta get like way out there. I got about 1 mile. Here we go, I'm about to get just dumped on. Look at that, there's gonna be a ton of rain coming down here. At least it's warm. Not gonna lie, me mate Kyle Jockimson would be just all about this right now. This is simply amazing. You know they got them flamingos over there? These are way cooler, I think. Oh man, there's a bush in the way. Oh, there's more over there. I think they're either feeding on those things they call shadow. Oh wow, there's one flying. How glorious is that? Oh my gosh, they must be fighting, or maybe it's a mating ritual. Not quite sure, but... Oh wow, there's raptors over there as well. Whoa! What are those things? That's pretty neato right there. Wonder what happens when... Oh yeah, there you go, mate. Oh, mate, swing and a miss, I think. Poor guy. They're all making fun of him. Hey, at least he's trying. That is a giant. You don't really want to be catching these. But dang. Whoa, that's a giant. Trying to go shallow. And bumped my boat into this tree. And broke it off and broke the connection to the GoPro. So we're done with GoPro footage for the day, which kind of sucks. It's all about the angle with this spinnerbait. Literally 2 minutes after I caught that 4-pounder, here's a nice 2.5. Things are coming together and I'm excited. You think you had 20 bites?
20 flip bites, just flip bites.
Dang, dude.
Getting better. Oh, got him. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
5-pounder.
Get him out, dude. Oh my god. Dude, he's just running. I got him out. Oh my god. Jesus, gravity.
How's the co-angler doing? Is he hoping he gets to draw something that comes up here?
Yeah, dude.
It has been a wet one today. Look how pruned my hands are. So we've been sleeping in the car struggling, and I'm excited because tonight we're getting a hotel. Like I said, I spent a lot of time deep the first 3 days I was here, and I didn't like it. I don't like it at all. And so we kind of both went shallow today, and so far it's starting to look really, really promising. So we'll talk about it tonight about how we're gonna attack it, what we're gonna do for the rest of practice. The big thing that I'm worried about right now is if my motor is going to be okay. Day 2 starts tomorrow. We'll see. I'm gonna decide tonight if I'm gonna bring my boat in or if I'm gonna go fishing. So I'll see you guys at the hotel. Dude, you suck, dude. Don't look at me, dude. Dude, do you even know where you're at right now?
Yeah, dude. I'm tired. I'm still 3 hours in the past right now.
3 hours in the past?
Hey.
Whoa, dude. That is a sick bait. It will not focus on that bait. We'll do that later.
Dude, leave me out of this, dude.
I'm just videotaping you.
Get up, dude.
Dude, you gotta figure out.
Jelly man taking on the jelly.
Gotta figure out all the eats.
He needs to brush his hair. Get ready.
I can't even brush my hair.
Clean out his dreadlocks.
See this right now? Like,
Dude, that's a nice hair flip.
Nice flow, bro.
Guess what? Got that at 120 frames a second. I can slow mo that.
Well,
That's
look
what
like
tuna
that.
look like when they eat. Dude.
Then you could shower. Oh,
Co-anglers, they got this new thing going on where they think they can do whatever they want.
like
how does this applesauce taste?
well, it's mocked, so it's real good. It's got cinnamon
Is that your secret to success?
because I'm a child. No, but it was cheap and good. Simply amazing.
It's spoonless.
I traded applesauce to Sandy McMuffin down the street for 2 McMuffins.
All right, mate. So what are you gonna do today?
Hey, well, I'm gonna run around with Patrick too. We're just gonna check out some shallow, muddy water. Usually the bass are found in inches of water when they're muddy water. I'm gonna throw things like the dips, buzz jet.
Mate, you gonna stay off me water today? What are you gonna do?
Hello, John.
This
Can you please get out of my face? Thank you.
When I
Okay,
walk-
today you're gonna catch basses, okay?
You guys was going deep, ain't you?
Hey, we might be going a little deep. I like fishing deep.
Do you?
I do. I like being out there where I'm afraid of what's underneath me in the water column. Usually that means there's big bass, because if big bass can eat you.
They're like little submarines.
Yeah,
They sneak up on you.
If a bass can eat you, they can eat that old monster worm.
That's a good thing to think about. Right there. Good thing it's just gonna rain again. Like, look at that wall of water coming.
You're just mean-spirited, dude.
All right, guys.
At
Well,
least it's stain resistant. AFTCO. I gotta
Yeah,
get that rod. Rain was real excited about the AFTCO line when they approached me with the stain resistancy. We get really stained all the time.
I was gonna go out this morning and go fishing, trying to figure out, if they hit that spinner bait or anything better in the morning, which I don't really think that's actually a thing, but I think they're just feeding at night. But I'm going to the surface trailer. There's so much oil coming out, and yeah, it's not a big deal. My motor still works, and I've been saying this since yesterday I was gonna get it worked on. But I'm actually gonna go get it worked on because I just don't want to think about it anymore, and I don't want anything worse to happen. So we're gonna go figure this out right now, and hopefully it's a quick fix, and then I get back out on the lake and go find some more areas up that river. I think it's gonna be super easy, but we'll see. All right, guys, we finally made it on the water. It's like 10:30. Motor's fixed, power poles are fixed, so everything is going smooth. And now we're all the way up the other river. I'll show you on the map right now how it forks and where I was yesterday and where I am today. So, see that top fork? That's where I went yesterday. And I'm in this bottom fork right over here. And we're gonna see if we can't find any more fish up here. There's a lot of boats up here. And there's a lot of boats up here just because the main lake is so bad that everybody's coming up here and they're probably throwing spinner baits and flipping just like us. So it's gonna be a crowded kind of bite, but it's honestly way better than dragging a worm out deep. So let's see if we can't shake any off. I'm gonna be doing a lot more flipping. I covered up my hook on my spinner bait like I showed you guys. And we're just gonna see if we can get any more bites. We're looking for the same type of stuff we found up the other river, which is like more like the mud style, with a little bit of isolated trees or laydowns on it.
If I'm gonna throw 3 baits in this tournament, it's gonna be a Carolina rig, a spinner bait, and a flipping stick or a flipping setup.
Pretty weird, even as a co. I don't even know if you need a spinning rod, dude. It's gonna be a lot of bumper boats, that's for sure, especially up there.
Oh, I hope people just run the other way.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I was telling
I think,
not gonna be as many people.
like I was telling you earlier, I think today, that this was everybody's gonna go check up there today. Like yesterday wasn't as bad, but still people were checking it, but today was okay, well, I at least gotta go look.
Yeah. It's hard to find, it's easy to miss.
Yeah.
It is. You gotta put your trolling motor down and fish, and that's what he did.
Yeah. They probably just chased shad around
Yeah,
all
there's
day.
a huge population of fish back there. And there's only certain times when they go sit up on those walls, those mud walls, or that piece of wood, and it's just, it doesn't matter. You can be on this part one day, this part the next day, the other side, but eventually if you pull up, put your trolling motor down, keep flipping, you're gonna find a pot of them. Literally every time we got bit, it was one fish, another fish, and then there's another lull, and then maybe we'd hit another pod down the bank. But it's just like, you can tell it's just a population thing. It's not an area.
Yeah. That thing's dirty, dude.
It is pretty dirty.
Can I get a close-up of it?
It kind of hangs over my lips sometimes. I got to part it constantly, which is bad because I don't know where my hands have been throughout the day.
That's the champ stash right there.
It is. Looks like Doc Holliday from Tombstone. I'll be your Huckleberry.
I have like 15 waters, and I'll probably drink every single one of them today. You should see my graph on here. It looks so cool. It looks nice and no, it looks like it's broken. So what are you gonna throw today, Billy?
All kinds of nonsense that I haven't tried yet. See if I can catch a bass.
I'm just ready for it to get cold and for these fish to start chasing shad, because it's 75 and humid as heck, and I'm already sweating, and it's 6:30 in the morning, which isn't that fun. You have fun today.
Okay, Billy.
Just got a blow up. Didn't look like a giant, but it was a keeper. If I get one more blow up, I'm getting out of here. Another thing, you don't want to show them your bait too many times either. There's so many fish swimming around this, it doesn't really matter how many bites I get. I know that there's a bunch of fish, so it's just like, you got to just trust the process and know that if you get one or two, there's a high chance of, oh, there's another one. That was a little teeny one though. That wasn't enough. But you gotta trust the process that there's so many fish in here that you can come back the next day and hopefully catch 2 or 3 of them, maybe even fill out a limit here. I mean, this is some activity right here. And there's fish that'll just reload all the time over here because it's right next to the current, and they can just pull off the current, eat shad, and come back, and you know, they can have the best of both worlds. Oh, there's another one. I want to see a bigger one. That was like a 10-incher. Oh, okay. Okay, we're out of here. That was like 5 blow-ups on this little mini plopper in a minute. We're gonna try and find another spot. We're gonna go all the way up the other river. Those blow-ups, although I didn't get to see the fish because I'm not hooking them, I'm pretty sure those are bass, not white bass. Stripers, they'll hit a top water. White bass, I don't know. But then again, what do I know, man? What do I know? Been running around like a madman. It's only 8 o'clock. I've probably hit 12 spots. And only found one productive one with a top water. And I went up both rivers, and the first one I left, and I came over to this one thinking it would be better. Oh God. That's called a rock. Do you see that? Oh God, there's a big rock. It's probably just a skeg. That'll get your heart racing though. That's always fun. Day before the tournament, you're in 5 feet and all of a sudden you hit a rock. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm gonna go back up to the other river because the activity seemed better. Just I'm filming the side of my boat. It's gonna be sick, dude. Sun's breaking through the clouds, so we're gonna go flip around. I'm not gonna stay out here much longer, probably till about 10 o'clock. It's 8:30 right now, so. All right, guys, day 3 of official practice. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get off the water. We're gonna go to B.A.S.S Pro Shops and we're gonna rig up some stuff. It's B.A.S.S Pro Shops.
Yay!
I think it's, oh, dude, I'll take one.
Should I turn my shirt inside out?
Dude, you cannot wear that in here.
Turn it inside out.
We'll just slip past security, okay?
You're gonna get stabbed.
Dude, why? Free $25? They know I'm gonna spend at least $100, that's why. Dude, you made it past security, dude.
I want that hat. I know. So they said, hey, can't come in this store without a Bass Pro hat.
All right, get your trout spinners, dude.
All right, we're going into the meeting, guys, where we go over the rules for the 20th time and everybody falls asleep. But it's a great reminder of what not to do and what you have to do to follow the rules and not get kicked out of the tournament. Favorite part about the meeting?
When I fall asleep and then John wakes me back up.
What's your favorite part of the meeting?
Food.
We missed the dinner though.
Oh God! Why don't we just go back to the hotel? I'm very excited for the meeting, and I'm always curious what that fuzzy thing is on top of your camera.
It's a cat toy.
It's a cat. My cat would mess that thing up.
Fishing license?
Pro? Z?
Yeah, Z.
Fishing license?
I bet there's not too many cards in them Z's right there. Need you to sign and date that for me if you would, please. 9/12.
Don't let anybody on the team now.
Yeah, you see it?
Oh.
Tomorrow I'm running up the river. There's only a few spots at the river that we actually got bit with a whopper plopper, but it's something I'm just gonna keep honest, or at least for the first couple hours in the morning. The river has changed every day. There's sometimes you go out there, you see bait busting, fish feeding on them, and sometimes you go to those same areas the next day and it's just completely different. The wind picks up, or if everything just looks right, be throwing spinnerbait a lot too tomorrow. That's gonna be like another mainstay that I'm gonna be throwing a lot of. This one's a 1/2 ounce, this one's a 3/4. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. It's more that it's the blade combination and the skirt. And I'm not a spinnerbait master, so I just bought them out of the package, and these are the two that I like, both War Eagles. And there's a lot of laydowns, there's stumps, wood, rock, mud, and every day it's changed. And a spinnerbait's a great way to cover water and do that, so this is something I'm gonna be throwing a lot tomorrow too. But the bread and butter technique is gonna be flipping. You know, I'm gonna be flipping Pit Boss and a Rage Bug tomorrow with a 3/8 ounce weight. And just flip anything, you know, like if you're flipping wood and you're not getting bit, don't be afraid to throw it to the bank and flip some mud. You just gotta keep it on the bottom. You want it to be a 3/8 to a 1/2 because it's muddy bottom. It's not really hard most of the places that you go, and you want to make a disturbance because the water's a little stained, so you want to be pulling it on the bottom, kind of shaking it, not too violently, but just, you know, pulling it, making a little ruckus. Because these fish are kind of just wandering around following all the shad. There's tons of shad out there right now, and it's kind of hard to get them to hit stuff, we're thinking, if you're not letting them see it. So that's like a big deal, is that you got to be able to keep it in that strike zone and let them find it, and flipping's a great way to do that. But tomorrow it's just gonna be shallow water game. I know a lot of guys are probably gonna go deep, but I went deep for the first 2 or 3 days I was here and couldn't get them going, and I'm not a TVA guy, I've never been there before. And Pat and I both went shallow in Austin, and we figured out that, you know, that's just, it suits our style, that's more our confidence. The water temp in the main lake's like mid-80s, which is brutally hot, and it's still really hot out at night, so that flowing water is oxygenated, it moves the bait around, moves the fish around, and that's just, it just seems right. It just seems right that that's gonna be the area where the fish are moving to or reloading at, so we're gonna stay up the river all day tomorrow. Were you recording?
Yeah, it was nice. No, the whole time I was just looking at you.
Are you serious?
No, I did.
Rise and shine, here we go. Day 1 tournament, 4 in the morning.
Oh, I need to wake up.
I need some coffee or a Red Bull.
Yeah, that's all in my car.
Day 1 just got in the water. We actually had to launch all the way at the dam because there's limited parking at the actual launch ramp. So I'm gonna have to do probably like a 15-minute run all the way from the dam up to about the mid-lake area, which is gonna probably take 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna go slow and just ride the main channel, and hopefully I don't hit any floating logs or people fishing with no lights on or something like that. So once we get there, I'll hopefully be able to film some launch sequence stuff for you guys. So yeah, maybe I should fish here. Guys, it's 7 o'clock. We're boat 75. We're about to take off here. Mark and I are going to go up the river and go shallow and target some big old largemouth. And hopefully we both come in with some limits. It's going to be a grind out there, but we're just going to keep our head down and keep fishing, fish new types of stuff. Fish have been changing every day up the river, so we're just going to adapt and find them. Hopefully find them. 9 o'clock, just went all the way up and down this bank, throwing spinnerbait and flipping and nothing. So we're gonna go run some new water. We're gonna go up into this bay where it's a little bit deeper because they're pulling so much water out right now that there's a lot of current up at the ends of these rivers and it's really shallow. So we're gonna go into some more of those areas that were deeper to start out with and hope we can't catch some. We finally got one. It's what, 11? Let's see what time it is. It's 11:40 and I finally got a fish in the boat. Checking at 4. 12:40, I got 2, Mark's got 3. We're gonna go back up the river and see what we can make happen. It's just a grind, it's so hot. I was throwing a Senko for a while. I'm gonna go back to flipping a little creature bait and see if I can't get my limit. The limit's gonna go a long way this time. The pressure really got to the fish and the bite's really tough, so. 2 fish. 2 fish for day 1. I think they went somewhere around 5 pounds. And today was just brutal because there's so many people up the river and the spots I was fishing, it was more of like a timing thing where, you know, it was everybody's flipping. I started throwing a Senko just because everybody was flipping creature baits, and it was just one of those things where like the first fish I caught, a guy had just fished the tree probably 2 or 3 minutes before me. And then I went up there through Senko, caught one. And then the tree that like guys were just cycling and people were catching fish just because they were pulling up because they're chasing bait in this big old backwater. And there's just trees and bushes and laydowns. And those fish just seem to be following the bait because there's so much bait. And then all of a sudden they'll just pull up on the tree and just hang out there for a little bit. So that's like, hate fishing behind people and then like trying to do the same thing and just hoping that you're gonna get bit. Not defeated, just kind of not stoked about tomorrow. This lake is fishing so tough, and literally 3/4 of the field went up the river today, so I'm literally holding my arm up with one other arm right now because I'm so tired. It was really hot, so either way, I'm gonna keep a positive mental attitude. Things didn't happen my way, whatever. Hopefully Pat stays in that, you know, that top area. I want to see him fishing on Saturday, and hopefully we can make that part of the vlog. Spinning rod, huh? That's secret.
Yeah, if it helps me get my 5th keeper today. I know what I gotta do, man. Giving them all the tricks of the trade today.
Yeah, I still don't know where I'm gonna go today.
Me neither, really.
But I'm drinking a Monster, and we got a 30-minute drive to the dam because we didn't drive far enough to the tournament, so that now we have to drive all the way to the dam so that we can drive halfway up the lake and then drive all the way up the river, weigh my 2 fish like I did yesterday, and then drive all the way back to the dam, and then spend what, $120 in gas?
Oh yeah, and then drive back to California.
Oh yeah, then drive back to California at the end. Alright, you guys, just made it to the docks. I'm gonna go pick up my culling with Brandon. It's a little cooler this morning, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start up the river again. Then I'm just gonna run pockets all the way back to the ramp all day and just see if there are any pockets where there are bass chasing shad and stuff. So, I mean, I gotta switch it up. That place got hammered yesterday, and I got nothing to lose, so I might as well try and find something that the bass are moving towards or going to. Because if I hit that right, it could be a really good bite, and it could be really fun. So we're gonna go and just run around and go fishing. Oh, Greg!
Jump right in there, John.
93, 415. fuck was that? What was it? Something's fly by you? All right, guys, mid-morning update. I think it is, what time do you think it is, Brandon? 8:30? 8:30, we went up the river, realized everybody's up there again, and it ain't no fun. There's not a lot of fish left because the water's leaving there so quick that we're gonna start running main lake and trying to fish just for those fish that are gonna start moving in the backs of these creeks and chasing those shad. So yeah, hopefully we start catching stuff and getting on the GoPro. But right now we're just kind of experimenting. We're basically practicing today and just trying to cover water and figure out what they're doing because the bite is totally changing because of that hurricane. So we'll keep you updated.
Holy shit. Let me have to get that.
I don't know how big it's
Oh!
It's on me head, dude.
A 7-pound mouth to a 5-pound body.
Okay. You guys see that lame-o hook set? I thought it was a tree. That's what pros do.
That's how we do it.
That's how we do it. We just...
The hook catch just for kids.
Oh my god, dude.
Nuts. Boom. I could think of 2 Ks right off the bat.
Okay. Please stay on. This could be the difference between me being in the hundreds and not.
Take that, Cancel.
Here, use the Yeti to pry it out. Okay. Number 4. I've always wanted to do that on GoPro. Knock that out. I was like, damn, that tree looks good. Like, what the hell? That's like the better color. I got 4 fish somehow. I was literally about to give up fishing. I don't think it was more than like 2 or 3 hours ago. But now I got like a 5-pounder and 3 small ones. And now I just need a 5th one. And there goes the day 2 redemption bag. So we're gonna keep grinding. We got about an hour. I'm on my 3rd monster for the day too. So if I repeat myself, please forgive me. Brandon, how are you doing back there?
It's beautiful.
It's just a beautiful lake.
It's a beautiful lake. I just like watching the guy out front catching them. I'm just here for the action. We'll measure. She will measure.
Oh my god. I'm not going out there, get him. He's so 12.
He's 12. Although I'm going to say he's 13 and a half.
Ooh, this is getting close. Number 5. Just when I thought I was going to give up fishing, I caught my 5th one. That's how the game goes. Thank you. Oh, hell yeah, just in time.
Was it good news or bad?
What, everybody's whacking them?
It was like 5 since I've been up to a 17-pound bag.
Jesus Christ. It's fine though. Half the people are like, oh man, it's so tough. And other people are like, oh yeah, now.
Yeah.
It was past today.
What's up, brother? How'd you do? Really? Same.
Probably should have rolled my feet up, but...
I like wet. Character.
It's always funny how they shrink. Yeah, so what's leading it right now? Like 30 something pounds?
I have no idea. I was at first. I think he came in with 17.
All right, you guys, I weighed 10, 11, I think it was today. Nothing special, but I got my limit and I jumped a lot up in the points. I should probably end up, I don't know, anywhere from 60 to 80th place. I'll let you know at the end of the video. But today was a grind, like you saw. Like this lake is so tough. I do not like it. Sorry anybody that lives here. I do not like this lake. I'm sure it's epic in the springtime, but I don't know why we came here during this time because it is legitimately so tough. I had to work my butt off flipping a jig, flipping a creature bait, and barely got 5 bites. So, yeah, we're gonna go back to the hotel. Everybody kind of struggled today, I think, which kind of sucks. So, I was hoping Pat was gonna make the top 12, Austin was gonna make the top 12, and I could go out and film them tomorrow. So today, it's gonna be, you know, a good day to wrap it up, get out of this humidity. But there's Chad Pipkins. Look at that. Oh my God. He almost waved at me too. That's what's pretty cool about what just happened. But we could be more excited, because guess what I'm gonna do when I get back? Go to work. So I'm gonna be really excited. So, all right, guys. Later.
I tried my best, guys, to give you this little inside look of the Open Series, and hopefully it came out well. It's not easy balancing the fishing and the filming. So if you guys could please subscribe to AFTCO's YouTube channel, that would just be awesome. And thank you, AFTCO, once again for this life-changing opportunity. I really enjoyed making them. I spent a lot of hours making them. So hopefully they turned out well, and you guys have enjoyed tuning into this series. So thank you so much, everybody that's watched these the whole way through, and I really appreciate the support. And AFTCO, you guys are the best.